Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys my little journey on Yamada-kun to 7 no Maho. In other words, you could call it Yamada-kun and the 7 Witches. Now, I'll let you all know if you kept up with me throughout my channel and so forth. I usually do a lot of things, but this is pretty much brand new to me. The first thing about my journey with this manga, with another manga, the first journey video I did was Assassination Classroom, which I read from chapters 1 to its latest chapter. And now I started Yamada-kun to 7 no Maho, or other words, Yamada-kun and the seven Witches. I started from chapters 1 to 167 right now. Like literally I am up to date with its latest chapter. Like I just got up to date today. And to let you all know, there is gonna be big spoilers. Well, not much if you watch the first anime. I mean the first anime season of it. I mean it's not much of a big deal, but guarantee it has a lot of stuff going on after that, you know. So I'll let y'all know. I think when I read up to until its later to chapter 90 or 91 around there, I'll let you all know it's like the same thing with the anime, but it's actually pretty different. It actually puts in a lot more detail and development with our characters, supporting and main characters all alike here and there, you know, which I really had my fun with and so forth. And I really enjoyed it, you know, not gonna lie. I really started from the very beginning and starts where it and went up to a certain point right there. But I still had my fun here and there. I really still had great times, laughing moments and so forth of what was going on here, you know. Even when it's in the manga, I still I laughed my butt off. So those of you who kept up with the anime and manga, you should already know the first 90 chapters or so it's just we already know what's going on here, you know. Anyways, but after that, this is big spoilers up ahead. So I suggest to all those who is not caught up with its latest chapter or so, I suggest you stop the video and you just go read the manga from the very beginning if you want to. It just gives out more detail and much more better development for all of our characters alike, you know. So yeah, if anything else, I'll let y'all know yeah. I already warned you about the spoilers, so I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay. After that arc about the first several witches, those of you who actually read the manga or watched the anime, we already know who are the 7 witches at first when it came to the anime and manga, but the other half is we are given a new set of witches about, you know. We have a second set of witches here and there, but some of those witches do not make an appearance later. We do have a couple here and there somewhere, you know. That begins. I would like to say the names here and there, but it'll be a big spoiler anyway. But not much of a big one, but like I said, spoiler warning. I already gave you warnings, heads up. But anyways, after the first set of witches that lost all their powers that Yamada-kun made a wish for, there's another problem. Eventually, you know, Yamada and Shirashi go out. You know, they're dating each other, which is a cool thing, you know, which I really enjoyed. But you know, Yamada ends up being part of a student council with a Miyamura, if you guys remember correctly. He threatened Yamada if you don't become my secretary, then guarantee the hell I would put Shirashi as my secretary. And he gets upset about this, and Yamada-kun does not get the chance to go out with Shirashi, date her as often, and go to certain bookstores, you know, that kind of thing. But as time continues on with its progression and procedure, we see to it that that Miyamura warned Yamada, despite you doing the ceremony, there's actually a new set of witches about, you know. And with the help with a couple other characters, such as Noa Takigawa, which she makes a actual appearance in the other arc, you know, which is pretty cool. I like her, you know. I don't even know why I like her, but many people tell me that's best girl right there. Well, in other cases at certain points. And later on, like we have a couple more people being part of the group for Yamada and Miyamura when they're hunting down the other new witches, which is Odagiri Nene and Tamaki, I believe. Yeah, I think that's Tamaki. So pretty much like it's just like hunting down new witches, and eventually there's actually brand new powers that is really to my surprise right here, you know? Like I did not even know of that. But yeah, like some of them I think is like doing submission. Some of them is like submission here and there, and then the other ones like premonition and then retrospective invincibility. It's like most of these like most of these abilities are almost like the same with the other set of witches. Well, not exactly, but there is like submission. There is the same thing about submission and body swapping. It's the submission power has been introduced around the beginning of the new arc. You know, the body swapping is appeared later, and as for another witch's power, there's one that's called mind reading, which is pretty cool. Another one ends up having the power of prediction, which is the same thing, which is to my shock. I go like, huh, nothing much really changed around, you know? And yeah, there's one about invincibility, you know? So the only two, I think the only like two new powers that's like introduced in the other arc is probably just mind reading and submission. That's about it. The others is just like there's one about like power detection, witch detection, that kind of thing. Along with like invisibility and body swapping, you know. So pretty much there at least like only two new powers were introduced throughout the half of the new witch arc. So that was only submission, and that's only like submission and mind reading pretty much. However, eventually as time continues on with the chapters I keep reading, it eventually gets really, really interesting, and I go like, wow, dude, like I never thought like this kind of manga would like pull me in and drag me in more, you know, and I am getting excited on it, you know. I did not expect myself to actually like this manga a lot, you know. To be honest with you, I don't really know if I could find any other series that could actually like match up to this harem romantic comedy thing, okay? Like literally, I am really enjoying Yamada-kun like 100% a lot. I'm thinking about I don't know how I'm enjoying it now. Besides all that, another spoiler ahead. Like I said, like those of you who are not up to date with the manga right now, I suggest you go start the manga right now. Like start from the very beginning. I highly recommend it because there's a lot of detail and development involving with a lot of characters, and then read up to its latest chapter and so forth. All right. Not to mention like there's also a new set of witches involved. But the funny thing is like this does not have to be the women. Like, it did not have to be female witches. There could also be male witches. And at least three of them are introduced. But the bad thing is like, they're pretty much like, antagonists, at least. The way how I looked at it. Of course, one of them did not look like it. But eventually he started to show its true color later. Along with two others, they end up being those kinds of antagonists. One of them is on the student council. One of them is on like Yamada's side. That's all I can tell you right now. But guarantee the heck, it's like these abilities is pretty much like provocation, mind control, time travel, and amnesia. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna be asking me like, which one's on which side? That I can't really tell you, but guarantee the heck I am gonna tell you anyway, possibly. But right now, like after seeing these new set of witches, right now there's like one person causing a lot of trouble for the meantime. Like literally no tomorrow. I don't know who's really like I don't know what his goal is, but guarantee of oh heck, he wants to make a change on something. But yeah. Eventually, a new witch killer is introduced. Like, if you guys know what witch killers are, if you kept up the manga, you watched the anime, you know what that is. But seriously, like a new witch killer is introduced, and he's pretty much the antagonist. Well, he looks like it, though. I don't really know what his goal is exactly, which is to my worry. But yeah, I also forgot to mention there's a bunch of new characters introduced. Besides the male witches and a new set of female witches, there's also a couple another girl that's like pretty much introduced. You know, I forgot her name, but you know she actually has some kind of like funny comedic relationship with Odagiri Nene, which has been recurring a lot like throughout the manga, throughout the other half of the manga and the new arcs, you know, which is pretty cool. I still enjoyed her having around, and I'm actually falling heads over heels over her, you know. But you know, like eventually as I continue reading the chapters, you know, something involving like a couple of the new witches here and there, along with like their powers, you know. But yeah. I forgot to mention. I think there was one more ability that that is brand new to me. You know, which I thought like the others is not seen over there. One is called Reminiscence, like Reminiscence. Yeah, pretty much. That's one of the new powers for one of the second set of the witches. I'm sorry for being off topic and being disorganized right now. Forgive me. Like kind of tired right now, and I'm kind of like worried and sick right now because I read out to its latest chapter and so forth, you know. So far, like the new witch killer, which is gonna be a big spoiler, like I said. If you are not up to date with the latest chapter right now, I suggest you leave right away. But up to you if you want to hear this. Is Ushio Igarashi. To my shock and surprise, you know, like after a couple things here and there, Yamada has been concerned about what's been going on lately, you know. There's been a couple events involving here with Shiraishi with everyone else together, along with like the other old witches possibly. Along with the first old set of witches that were introduced throughout the first arc, you know. If you guys know what I'm talking about. There's been a lot of events that's been causing Yamada a lot of trouble right now, though I do not know what. But guaranteed of all hell, it's not looking good for him. Right now, like he did initiate another ceremony with a new set of witches here and there to gain back the memories he once had. And this is a big old spoiler right here. Like I said, if you guys want to hear it, that's all up to you. But Yamada actually had a big friendship with Odagiri Nene, Ushio, and the other witch that's introduced, you know, which is Sora Himikawa, which is one of the new second set of witches. And eventually, like there's also some involvement with the other witch that has the amnesia memory eraser. Her name is Haruko Nijino, or Nancy in other cases, you know. So pretty much like there's been a big old set of like confusion here and there. Like there was a ceremony initiated with a new second set of witches that involves like Yamada wanted to get his memories back, and later on I think he only got a little of what he wanted. And Ushio is still trying to like trying to get things planned out right now, but with the help of like one of the new male witches, which is a guy named Yuri Miria, who has the power of mind control and so forth. He's trying to fulfill a certain plan that I do not even know of. But right now, like to make matters worse, Ushio wants to take a certain power that from the new second set of witches, and this involves like memory erasing and rearranging them. That's one of Nancy's that's one of the new set of the second witch's power. Well, she's actually one of the second set of the witches. That's a power and so forth. Anyways, hopefully you guys get my point of view. So far, I read up to its latest chapter, and right now it ended off with the crazy cliffhanger and so forth. And according to here, like it took like a break from what I heard, and hopefully like a new chapter comes out soon because yeah. Anyways, I wish to talk more, but I'm kind of tired right now, and my throat's like out of voice right now and so forth. So yeah, overall, like I gotta say, like, I'm really glad I started this manga. Like, I did not know I expect myself to love it like this much, and I'm pretty excited to see where to go. Like, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next review and recap video and so forth. I'm sorry for being very vague and not being too much spoilers or something, because like there's a lot going on in my head that I can't really calm down upon, you know. Right now, like, things are starting to get a little hectic and crazy right now. Don't know what's gonna happen, but depending how it ends or how it goes, I might go really crazy and lose myself. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace out. Bye bye.